Hi guys, go ahead and press play on Shoulder Flow playlist and meet me on the mat. Any seated position is good. Have a wiggle. Deep breath. Notice where you're storing the tension. Take a moment to observe. And then just settle. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment. And bring your hands by your side, and on an inhale, reach them up overhead. Exhale, draws the hands to prayer. Interlace the fingers, press the open palms away from you. Bring the chin to the chest. On an inhale, climb tall through the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release the hands behind the hips, and on an inhale, lift the eyes, lift the heart, lift the throat to the sky. Open the jaw. Exhale, lion's breath. Circle the hands forward. The inhale draws the hands back to center. Flip the palms, press away, head comes heavy. Inhale, climb tall. Exhale, release. Lift the eyes, the chest, shoulders down the back. Exhale, size it out, stick out the tongue. Let it go. Circle the hands, draw them back into the center of the heart. Flip them when you're ready and press away from the body. Feel that length in the back of the neck. Inhale, climb tall through the spine. Armpits wide, have a wiggle, feel into it. Exhale to release. Press the hips forward, open up the throat, let it go on the exhale. Then take one hand to opposite knee. Have a little twist, a head roll, nothing too crazy. Then take it over to the other side in your own time. Draw the belly in, hug the ribs together. Support your back, 360 core. Then come back to center. Hands come down either side of the hips and walk them as far out as away from the body as you can. And then just bring one ear over to one shoulder and then the ear over to the other. If you have a little bit more room, you can use the hand to help stretch and lengthen, but just be mindful. You're feeling into your own crooks and edges. And something I like to do is open the jaw and move in clockwise and anti-clockwise positions. It looks a little silly, but if you hear clicking in the jaw, it's a sign that you have a little bit of tension in the hips. Take it into those big head rolls. Let the head be heavy. And then interlace the fingers, press the open palms away from the body, and then take the hands over the back of the neck. And you can use this to kind of feel the stress where you have it in the upper back. And use the weight of the hands to help lengthen. Let it go in your own time and rise tall. And then draw the shoulders down the spine, lift the chest, and then round the upper back. Kind of like a cat-cow, but in a seated position. Then interlace the fingers behind the back. Don't close the palms so tight. And then bring both hands over to the right side. Keep the right elbow hugging in and allow the ear to go over to the left shoulder. Release and take it over to the left side. Hug the elbow in. Ear comes over to the right. And then release and take a forward fold. Give the head a little shake, yes, a nod, no. And then come to Garland Asana, eagle arms. Right arm wraps underneath the left. Take a double bind if you wish, or make fists with your hands. And on an inhale, reach up tall. Hands away from face, elbows away from heart center. Exhale to coil back in. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, lift from the underside of the elbows to the sky. Exhale to coil. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, coil in. Release, let it go, and switch it to the other side. Inhale. Elbows come back to heart center. Let your breath carry you here. Each movement lasts for the entirety of your breath. Let it go. Open up the arms, cactus arms. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, wraps it in, lifts it up. Exhale, opens you. Inhale, give yourself a squeeze up to the sky. Let it go. And then kick your feet around and make your way to tabletop position, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And give your spine a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a wriggle. You're trying to find where you're storing tension in your back. So close your eyes and find your way. And then take yourself to a seated position. Bring the fingertips on top of the shoulders, elbows in line with the armpits, and start to take yourself into Kundalini boat rolls. Go clockwise and anti-clockwise. You can move the entire spine here. The purpose of this is to release stagnant shit. So if you hear clicking, let it go. If the breath gets a little bit tight, breathe through it. Pause. You do not need to take on what isn't for you. And then allow the right hand to reach to the small of the back, and the left hand just falls over the shoulder. If the fingertips touch, great. Doesn't matter. You want the spine to feel nice and long and the chest to be pressed forward. And then switch side. Left hand reaches up the back, right arm reaches down the back. But it's the openness of the front of the body that you want to keep your focus on. Release the hands down and rise into a down dog in your own time. We'll meet there. Take a couple of breaths. And then walk your way, teeny tiny steps, to a forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way. Exhale, hands come behind the back. Interlace the fingers, open up the heart. Let the throat go. Exhale. Crown of the head pours towards the earth. Inhale, hand comes down in front of you. Reach up to the sky with the right arm. Bend into the left knee. Exhale to fold. Inhale, take it to the other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands to prayer. Thanks, guys.